Hey guys, I just kind of wanted to shoot a video here of how I clean my boat carpet. I'm kind of a neat freak and like to keep it clean and remove stains as quickly as possible when they get there, because inevitably it's going to happen. You're going to get blood on it from fish. You're going to spill something on it. You have it get rained on, pollen covered if you're a dummy like me and forget to cover it during the pollen season. But this carpet in this boat's about 2.5 years old, and I made it look almost brand new, and this is a trick my mom showed me. What I've got here is a cheap can of Barbasol shaving cream. I recommend you get 2-3 cans depending on the size of your boat. This is a Triton TR17. It's going to take me about 2 cans by the time I'm done. You get a can of the Barbasol, a good brush with kind of stiff bristles to fluff your carpet up and to kind of get the Barbasol down in your carpet. What this Barbasol does is something about it. My mom gets old furniture and she cleans it up with this stuff, makes it smell good. It takes bad smells out of furniture, takes stains out, and it just lifts the dirt out somehow. So what I'm going to show you here is a before and after. If you look here, my rod lid, you can see I've cleaned it. There's no stains. It looks good. It's fluffed back up. And you look here, the middle of the deck, there's some stains here. The carpet's kind of flat. It looks dirty, has a dirty tinge to it. This deck lid here is still not been done, and it's stained and laying flat and dirty. But what I'm going to show you here is this is a piece of brand new sample of this carpet. And check this out. It looks brand new. I'm fixing to add a step and cooler here in the middle in this spot. And I was worried that when I got my new carpet it'd stick out, but I think it's going to look great once I'm done cleaning here. I also recommend that when you're done with this, after you finish this process I'm going to outline here, to scotch guard your carpet. When I installed this carpet new in this boat, I made sure to scotch guard it. And I don't know if I'll be able to show you, but I actually spilt dye on it, some orange dye. You can see it right here on the edge of my trolling motor tray. It came all the way out here into the carpet, and I got it out with Barbasol and a little carpet shampooer. So here I'm going to outline the process of how I do this. And I'm just going to do it right here on this deck lid in this section right here. But I'm going to take my shaving cream. This can's getting a little low, but you just kind of spread it out. Kind of get a good coating, and this, like I said, this can's getting low, so it's not putting out as much as I'd like it to. Alright, so what I like to do now is I like to take and lightly fluff my hand across it, not actually touching the carpet, but run my hand across the top of the shaving cream to lather it and spread it out, and this makes that shaving cream go further. So you just get it spread out all over the carpet there. And then you're going to kind of, and pay attention to where your stain spots are, because you're going to want to really rub it into where the stains are so it can lift it out. So I've got it here, and I'm going to take my hand that's covered in shaving cream, and I'm going to rub it over here on the spot that I haven't done yet, because my hand's slick and it's hard to grab the brush. But this is where you get your fluff back. If the carpet in the boat's laid long ways, so the grain actually runs side to side between the fibers. What you want to do to fluff your carpet is scrub in a diagonal across it. And you can even kind of make little circular motions, which is what I recommend doing on stained areas, but just rub back and forth across it like this. I'm going to go on up into this area a little bit. I'm just going to rub that in real good. And you can see it's just kind of rubbing into the carpet. I wish you could smell it. It smells so good. But naturally, you can't smell through a video. But anyway, you can see the carpet starting to fluff a little. But it's a process. So after I'm done with this step, which of course you're going to get it back over on the areas you've done. That doesn't hurt anything. You're going to let it dry for about 10 minutes. And it's going to turn back and look like your regular carpet. But what happens is you get a real oily texture to the carpet. But that's lifting, it lifts the dirt out when you do that. So the next step I do after I dry it, I'll get to in just a minute. Alright guys, it's been about 10 minutes. This is kind of dried enough. I mean, it doesn't look dry. You see the white residue. What I like to do now is I like to take my carpet shampooer. This is one with a hand tool, and it's got a built-in heater on it. I make sure to turn that on. And what I do, and I'm going to try to make sure you can hear me while I'm doing this. You're going to turn on your carpet shampooer and use the trigger to spray water over this area. Get it good and wet. Oh, you can see it kind of sudsing up a little bit. And that's what you want. And so you got it good and wet. You can turn off your carpet shampooer and take your brush again and scrub back and forth on your diagonal. Now that carpet's really starting to fluff up. Get some life back to it. Plus, the stains are being lifted. And it's getting that pretty look it had back when you first put your carpet in or had your carpet installed or first bought your boat. I really want you to look at this spot right here I'm going to show you. See right here? Look at these stains. But look at where I've done. I'd already done this area up in here, all the way up to the front of the boat. Look at those stains that got lifted out. And where I was talking earlier about the dye, it actually came over into here too. It's gone. I mean, it's not there. Now granted, I did that last year and cleaned it last summer, but the process works. It just, and you can see it. See the dye here. Right here, in this area, and right here. So, you hear my dogs in the background, they're talking to us. But anyway, when you get that, after you've wet it and scrubbed it in some, you know, that's just helping you lift those stains and get that dirt on out. So the next part I'm going to do is I'm going to shampoo it back out. And I'm going to get all the shaving cream and suds out. So I'm not going to talk during that part because I'm going to have the vacuum going. The carpet shampooer, I'm going to have it going. To get the rest of the suds out and to really make it look good. Now, you don't have to do that. You can just clean it with the Barbasol and leave it. Wait a day or two and come back and vacuum. You're going to be fine. But you really get the dirt sucked out of deep down in the carpet if you'll use the carpet shampooer in the water. So I'm going to start on that part now and kind of show you the process that I do there. I'm going to do the same thing that I did a while ago. I'm going to wet the whole area using the trigger on it. And then I'm going to go with the grain from side to side to suck up the stuff out of the carpet. So I'll show you how I do that. Alright, so now we've got that done. I like to take my brush again. You can see it's kind of got some shaving cream in it, so you might want to take a rag and wipe it down real good. Just to kind of lift some of that, get some of that out, just so it's not rubbing right back into your carpet. But just here, we're not going to scrub hard, but we're just going to take that brush and just lightly go back and forth across it, and this is fluffing the carpet on up a little more. And that's pretty much it. The carpet's a little damp. It's not soaking wet. It does, like I said, still kind of have a little oily feel to it. But that's going to go away. And you're going to get to come back and vacuum that up. And it's just going to amaze you the difference in how it makes your carpet look. Yet again, like I said here, you got an area I haven't done. So you can really see the difference. There were some stains right in here. They're not there anymore. It's just something in that Barbasol that just lifts it out. And even though, like I said, my boat has been scotch guarded, it's still, you know, you're still going to get some stains that kind of stick to those fibers. But that by scotch guarding it, you really give the cleaning, whatever you use to clean your carpet, whether you follow my example and use Barbasol or you use some kind of carpet cleaner like Resolve or whatever it may be, that having that scotch guard really keeps the stuff from getting permanent. Which is really why I believe I was able to get my get the orange dye out. I almost cried when I spilt it, and I know I cussed. So anyway, so that's how I do it. And like I said, you can see now. Of course, this looks a little darker here because it's wet, but the carpet looks brand new again. So I appreciate you watching.